Christmas is you. Ooh, baby. Oh. I want for Christmas. Awesome. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. Is you, baby. Thanksgiving is over. Christmas is here, baby. Almost. You know, YouTube is so bad you can't even play a little music or sing the words to the song. They want to call that just your copywriting stuff, child. Please. It's sad we can't even sing the song on the YouTube. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. I love Christmas. Welcome back, Church Girls Want to Get Married. Thanksgiving is over. I hope Thanksgiving is over. Lord Jesus, it's 7 o'clock. Thank you, Jesus. I made it. I made it. I made it on time tonight. Wait, let me open my window. I'm drinking my wine. I'm dancing, and I'm hot. Hold on. Hope everybody that celebrate has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Love is everything. Hey, thank you, my darling. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving for everybody. This is my last video. This is video number 4 for the day. I hope I kept you company. I know Thanksgiving is hard for a lot of people. Excuse me, because Big Mama's not here. Big Mama went on to glory. Papa went on to glory. And to make it worse, this year we can't even go see the friends and the family that we do have. But I said I was going to stick with you all day, and I tried. I did 4 videos today. Please watch those videos and watch the commercials, okay? And share firecrackers. And share those videos out. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is over. Christmas is officially here, okay? Usually on Thanksgiving Day, we start to trim the Christmas tree, but we just had a lot going on this week, and the baby had school up to yesterday. Can y'all believe that? So we didn't get our Christmas stuff out, but tomorrow my husband is going to go down to the basement and get all the Christmas stuff, and tomorrow evening, honey, it'll be Christmas. I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. It just reminds me of my grandmother when I was a little girl, when we moved from one state to the other. And Christmas, grandmama will come visit us for Christmas. I just remember being a little girl, being 5 and 6 years old, and smelling Christmas in the air. I'm from the islands. It's not like over here, child. When I came over here, I couldn't believe it was Christmas. It was just like, but back home, hey, Edward, just stop to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, dear. Thanks. Same to you and your family. I remember being able to smell Christmas in the air. And my grandmother would come visit. Oh my God, it was the best time of the year because grandma was coming to visit us. I absolutely love Christmas. I'm telling you, honey, I go all out for Christmas. Everything I have rugs, Christmas bathroom shower, Christmas, everything. I just love Christmas because it reminds me of home and it reminds me of my grandmother. So Thanksgiving is over, and I'm going to be answering some dating questions. I have so many questions people ask me, and I'm going to put a lot of them in a book. Skylar just buried my grandmother. Oh, my God. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just buried my grandmother yesterday. She passed the day after her birthday last week. It's been so tough, especially since I've been home a lot. This is what I'm talking. I know it is so hard. Holidays, you know, for the rest of the year, you can kind of thumbs up, guys, as you come in the room, please. you can kind of deal with, not seeing that. But when it's Christmas, when it's Thanksgiving, because those time of year, it's the time of year where you see your family, you meet your family, even though you see them every week. But it's just something about being able to sit down with your family and cook together and sit around the table and just dine. And so I know I don't know, because I have my family here with me. And so this is why today, Skylar, this is my fourth time coming on today, because I just know there's a lot of people that's home alone, and you just want to hear somebody's voice, or you just want to talk to somebody. And that's why I'm on here tonight, just to be here, because some people, I know it's hard. A lot of my single sisters are home alone, and we can't go nowhere for our best for us to stay home. I'm so sorry about your grandmother, but you just live in her memory. Like I live in my grandmother's memory. I just remember Christmas. I'm like, oh, I love Christmas, because I remember my grandmother coming to visit, and she would come when we lived in the islands. She would come to the top of the hill. The taxi would drop her off, and she would stand on the hill, and she would call my name. Oh, that was the sweetest sound. And me and my brother, we would get the running, and mama, come, mama, come, mama, come. My little brother, he would be running behind us. And you live in their memories and just remember the good times. But I still understand that it is hard on these special days. Skylar, I just want to say, watching you helps with the loneliness and helps me not to make bad decisions. Thank you. This is what I'm talking about. This is why today I got up early. I did a video today, and then I did another one 12 o'clock, and then I post another one 3 o'clock, and then I'm here again 7 o'clock, because we need each other. We in times like this, we really think about what we take advantage of. You can't hug. I was on leave for 6 months, and when I went to work, everybody was trying to hug me, and I was running. My husband looking at me, and I'm running, because you can't hug people, and we don't realize what we have until we don't have it. So I'm so glad I'm here, Skylar. If you have a dating question, drop it in the link. I'll answer it for you. Thank you so much. Feels like I'm getting a hug every time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love you. I love you, Skylar. Thank you so much. This is what we need. We need girlfriends that's going to encourage us and talk to us and say, girl, you don't need to do that, girl. So I'm so glad. See, I knew the Lord was speaking to me. I knew the Lord was speaking. It was hard, y'all. 3 or 4 videos, okay? 4 videos in one day is hard. And then now I'm doing this live watch. I know it's hard, but I just felt like I needed to do this and be here for my sisters, because some of you are home alone. Skylar buried her grandmother yesterday. It's hard. You know what I mean? And then when we're tired, when we're frustrated, when we're lonely, when we're hungry, we make bad decisions, girl. Yes, we've been there, done that. But if we just have somebody to kind of say, oh, wait a minute, think about it, think about it, think about it. So that's why I'm here. I have lots of dating questions I'm going to ask. If you have questions you want me to answer, drop it in the comment section. Today's Thursday, right? Tomorrow's Black Friday. I hope everybody's staying home. And the only Black Friday shopping you're going to do is go on Amazon and pick up my 2 books, or one. I just need some sales, and I need comments. The Naked Wife and 23 Types of Guys You Might Meet. I'll read some from these tonight. I have 9 people in the room, and I am only seeing 2 thumbs up. Is that right? Hey, Rob B. Privilege. Hello, my darling. Happy Thanksgiving to you and everyone. Tori. Hi, Tori. Jen. Hi, Jen. It's so great what you're doing. Thank you. Let me get my socks, girl. The window's open. My feet is cold. Hold on. Thank you, ladies. I love y'all. I love you. Ooh, let me get my socks. and we ate dinner. It was so good. I don't know if it's because of what's going on, but dinner was so delicious. We sat, we ate, just me, my husband, and the baby and my daughter. And then I sent the two Michaels upstairs, and me and Big Lexi, we cleaned up the kitchen and packed up the dishwasher. And I was like, let me go sit on down over here, because if I go lay on the couch, that's it. That's it. Okay, I have dating questions. If you have questions, drop it in the comment. But let me start, okay? I'm going to stay on as long as I can tonight. Oh, I got to text Denise. Happy Thanksgiving, Denise. I said I was going to text her. I got to text her later. And I uploaded one of my journal book today to the publisher. So hopefully by next week, I'll have a proof copy in my hand. In my hand. Okay, where am I going? Okay, here go documents. Thank you. All right. Dating questions. If you have one, drop it. I'll answer. This one is real funny to some people, but it's serious. It says, could you date someone who used a fake handicap sticker? No. Because that speaks of character and integrity. And so, ladies, these are the things you pay attention to when you're dating. Okay? If he's faking and cheating, a handicap sticker, now come on. You start with the little things, okay? And I'm going to be answering marriage questions. So one wife, ladies, do you find yourself asking yourself, why did I get married, or is this crap even worth it? Nope. I know why I got married. And I chose to the best of my ability, knowing what I want, dating according to my list of what I know I need to have a successful marriage. So I've never regretted it, because I dated according to what I wanted, and I didn't overlook red flags. Okay. Listen to this one. So this was supposed to be my title, but I forgot. She said, so I've met this guy who is sweet as can be. He's been married before and has kids, which I don't mind. But 11 people in the room, and I have 4 thumbs up. She says, but. And you know what my dad always said? Move your butt out the way. That's what I was supposed to put tonight. Move your butt out of the way. My dad always said, pay attention to the butt, because whatever you said before the butt, take all of that out. And the only thing that's left is after the butt. Okay? Ladies, remember that. If you say he's this, but take out everything else, and that's all you have left is the butt. She said, but the issue is his drinking. Okay, he drinks every night until he's drunk. We've only met up once, but we talk every night. We stay an hour away and both have crazy schedules. Should I just run or deal with it? Run! Run for your life. Why would you want to deal with an alcoholic? You tell me why. And these are the things I'm talking about, ladies, how we end up being the naked wives, because these are red flags that we see that God is showing us that we need to walk away from, but we don't walk away because why? We think we can deal with it. And honey, let me tell you, you might think you can deal with it for like a day, but honey, once all that stuff comes down, all you have left is the butt. So when we see stuff like this, ladies, I want you to remember these are red flags that we need to pay attention, okay? I met a guy who was 24 years old. He's still a virgin and never kissed a girl. I don't believe that. Unless he's just, He's a school security guard officer at an elementary school and loves Jesus. He has only 1 year in education. He's hysterical, has a great personality and a smile that can light up the room. The thing is, he lives in a house with other Christian men who are under leadership of a married couple. They included the married couples are affiliated with a church. He knows I'm ambitious and he really likes that. We like each other and he's finding a way to see me since he lives in Philly and I live in New York City. My question is is there something with him? Is something wrong with him if he's still a virgin at 24 and or never kissed a girl? No, there's nothing wrong with him being a virgin. I don't believe that. Unless virgin mean you ain't never put it in the kitty. Okay. Is that what it means? Is that what it means? Because ladies, y'all know what men do. Okay. But okay. Now, what do you think about this situation, ladies? Do you think this young woman should continue dating this guy? I told her I was trying to be nice because the other ladies was being nice. No, there's nothing wrong with a virgin, but he wouldn't be somebody I'm interested in. Security guards make minimum wage. What am I going to do with him? Sippy Sophia, hello, Sippy Sophia. Hi, happy Gratitude Day and Indigenous Peoples Day, Janice, and all. Just stopping by for a bit. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I wouldn't be interested in this guy. For what? I'm ambitious and he's a security guard. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay, this is from a guy. I met a young lady that I am very smitten by. She tells me she wants a godly man to lead her. I go to church faithfully and I attend 2 Bible study groups. I have recently become a born again Christian in May. Can someone please tell me what I have to do to become more godly? God is first with me now, and I'm. Why is she, ladies? If you've been in the faith for any amount of time, you do not need a man who you just became born again. Because the Bible says husbands should dwell with their wives according to knowledge. I'm not saying he has to be super saved because I can't deal with super saved men. Anyways, and I hope you guys know what I mean by super saved, okay? But that's one thing I remember my dad teaching me. When someone comes to Christ, that person is a baby in Christ. And if you've been in Christ 10 years and he just got saved last week, that's going to be a problem. And we need to give him time to grow up and mature. Okay. Let me read something from one of the wives. These are the before marriage. These are questions you need to ask before marriage. It's too late. After you get married, it's too late. Oh, listen to this mess. It's a long one. I don't think I'm going to read it all. I try to rein my husband in. He has this drive to always have more, do more, but he doesn't have to drive to be self-employed. If he didn't have the expectation to be at a job, he wouldn't go. We tried in the past multiple times, and each time it became him focusing on his hobbies rather than creating income. I'm gonna stop right there. Well, no, we try landscaping, we try auto repair, we try auto restoration, always the same result. More time spent on his own personal things rather than his clients. So now you tell me this. I have 12 people in the room and I only have 5 thumbs up. Is that right? Let me check, because sometimes the thumbs up don't show up. Ladies, you tell me this. You are dating a man and you don't pay attention that he doesn't have a drive to do anything? Yep. Thank you. And you're going to marry this man who doesn't have a drive. My start. Hello, Bum City Run Girl. Hey, my start. Thumbs up, please. My star, give me a thumbs up, please, if you did. And now you're married and you're trying, listen to the word she used. I'm trying to rein my husband in as if he's a little boy. You don't rein a grown behind man in. You rein your 5-year-old in, but a grown man. And while you were dating, didn't you notice that this man has no drive for himself? And I guarantee you, this woman is working 2 or 3 jobs, paying the bills, so he don't feel like he's supposed to do anything. But I'm sure this is how he was while you were dating. Simple Sophia said, I think notice his drive before marriage. What was his drive like before marriage? A lot of people think you're gonna marry him and then change him. Girl, that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Okay. Let me go to read another wife one. Listen to this. My husband, whom I adored and loved to the utmost, has been cheating on me with a 27-year-old girl the entire 2 years of marriage. Marriage was a whole water well. You know what water well is? Water well. The other word that starts with the D was a whole marriage was a whole water well lie. Why do men do this to good women? Wives, what is the purpose of you going through all of this to get the woman you always wanted to just cheat on her as soon as you get her? He didn't want you. You see, I'm wearing my. I was looking for my sarcasm shirt. I can't find, even though it's a shirt. You know what? Maybe it's a big Michael Closet because I bought that shirt for my husband because my husband's real sarcastic. Okay? But he's sarcastically funny. It's funny because I bust out laughing when he says something. I just bust out laughing. So I saw this shirt that says sarcasm is one of my many gifts, and I bought it for him. As soon as he saw, he just bust out laughing. I said, "You are so sarcastic," but he's funny sarcastically, okay? And so this is what we're talking about. Why you get the woman older? He didn't want you. He didn't want you. 2 years. You're still supposed to be in your honeymoon. Though my father said your whole marriage is supposed to be a honeymoon. You never allow the honeymoon to die. If you feel the honeymoon fading, girl, do what you need to do to get that honeymoon flavor back. Okay, not that it's going to be honeymoon every day, but you should always be on your honeymoon, okay? My star says, hey, girl, I agree total. There are all kind of red flags with this. Simple Sophia said, you get what you signed up for. Simple Sophia also has a channel. Simple Sophia, go ahead and drop your link. I've been forgetting, ladies. Those of you who have a channel, I want you to remind me when I'm on. I am not one of those YouTubers who want to take all those the subscribers from them. If you have a channel, you let me know. Janice, could you drop my link? And we'll drop your link while you're in here because some people don't know you have a channel, okay? Simple Sophia is new. She's trying to get those numbers. And Tori, she's going to be starting her channel soon, okay? Simple Sophia said you get what you signed up for. Exactly. 2 years. He was cheating the whole time. Okay, my star, he is already showing exactly who he is now. We tend to always fall for the potential and hope for the best. Change the script now. Exactly. Okay, I don't understand it. Okay, I don't understand it. Okay, let me one more wife one, and then I'm gonna do listen to this one. Oh, this is a good one. Listen to this. Pay attention when you're dating. If he nasty when you're dating, he gonna be nasty when you're married. If he's funky when you're dating, he's funky when you're dating. Oh, honey, when I pass, I told my husband, when I pass you, I was upset with him one day this week, right? I remember for what? I don't know. Probably something with the baby school. That's been upsetting me a lot lately. Since school started, all my upset with my husband is because of virtual school, okay? I wasn't talking to him. Girl, he went upstairs and took a shower. Honey, he passed me in the dining room. I almost fainted. But I felt my knees buckling, okay? People cologne. Oh, I had to stop and catch my breath. Okay, because he put that cologne on. Oh, I gotta go get him another one for Christmas. But listen to this, y'all. Listen to this, lady. Is anyone else opposed to having sex unless you and your spouse have showered? I love taking a shower. I shower 2 to 3 times a day. Three times a day, you have a problem. I could understand twice a day, but 3 times, you got a problem. Okay. I know it's not necessary, but I love that fresh out the shower feeling. When it comes to sex, I have only always asked one thing, that he shower first. When we first started dating, my husband had really poor hygiene. Okay? When we first started dating, he had really poor hygiene habits, and there were times I would have to flat out refuse because he didn't smell bad per se, but as soon as his underwear came off, it was like, ooh. TMI, but my husband isn't okay. Yeah. Ask the question. Ask the question. Ladies, especially women in the United States. Ask the question, are you circumcised? Okay, ladies, don't be afraid to ask. If you know what you like or know what you don't like, you ask the question. Okay, it's gonna be hard trying to get a 30-year-old man to go get circumcised if you don't like, and okay. Her husband is not circumcised, she said. So she said it. 10 people in the room, 8 times. So thank you, God. When we started dating, he had poor hygiene. She might have OCD because 3 times, twice a day shower, I can understand. 3 times a day, that's a little bit much. Okay. So late like me, I could not be with a funky man, honey. He has to have nice, white, pretty teeth, nice, clean fingernails. He had to smell good, take care of himself, make sure be looking in their ears. Is the ears clean? All that stuff. I can't stand an unkept, funky behind man. I can't do it. Okay, I'll leave you in a minute. Okay. So Sophia said, my channel is about self-care through food and lifestyle. Leave a comment to let me know we met here. Good. So there's Simple Sophia's link. So ladies, if you know you like a nice, clean, fresh smelling man that likes to take showers, please don't marry a man you have to tell to take a shower. Just like my little boy. My Michael Stafford bath. But why? I don't smell bad. Smell me. Smell me, mommy. Why do I have to take a shower? But I took one yesterday. But this is his favorite. But I didn't go outside today, okay? Because when he goes outside, as soon as he come in the house, I say, right upstairs in the tub, I'm coming. Because he's a boy. He smells like outside. That green smell. Soon as he come inside, go upstairs. And now he said, but I didn't go outside. I've been in the house all day. No, it's time for you to take a bath. So if you have to tell a grown man to take a bath, I think I have one of those stories in here. Ooh, she said that man is so funky, John. Mm. Ooh. Talk dirty to me. Ooh. Talk dirty to me. Ooh. Sophie said hygiene is everything. Girl, I went out with this guy one time. Oh my God, his breath was, when if I'm talking to you at a normal distance and I can smell your breath, girl, something is wrong. If you can smell, something is wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Girl, I jumped out of that car so quick before it stopped moving. Okay. Okay, listen to this. Okay, friends, I met Love is Everything. I just subscribed. Thank you. Who else is here? Who else is here has a channel? If you're here, you have a channel, let me know and say, Janice, could you please drop my link for me? And Super Sophia will drop your link for you, okay? Okay, friends, I met a man over a year ago. He came in all hot and heavy and wanted a relationship. Pay attention to all the hot and ready, fast, God, let me close my window. Have all hot and ready. Okay. Pay attention to those men, okay, that come in and they're ready to get married tonight. Pay attention. Those the one that you got to pay real good attention to. Coming hot and wanted a relationship. First of all, you don't know me, sir, so how you want a relationship? That's something you say in your head, okay? You don't say that to him. You just think that. After several months of dating, he decided that he doesn't want a relationship. Several months. How many months? Several months. He should have been put the ring on it. He doesn't want a relationship. Women are too much drama to handle. He just wants to be friends. He has been married 2 times. First of all, you've been married 2 times. I'm sorry, I'm not interested. So a year later, we are still friends. We had several so-called breakups, but we still remain friends. In my book, I talk about you don't need another friend. You don't need another male friend. Goodbye. Okay, friends with benefits. I'm sure. Friends with benefits, okay? We hang out together. We spend a lot of time together. We sleep together. We do everything together, but yet it's not a relationship. You know whose fault that is? Yours, okay? It's your fault. You're giving him all the benefits. He don't want a relationship with you, but you're still sleeping with him, probably trying to prove to him that you're good enough. And then he's still telling you he don't want a relationship. And you're still there sleeping with him and talking to him and giving him all the benefits. Okay. I'm gonna skip that one. I don't want to read it anymore because okay, let me go back to dating questions. Okay, this is a good one. How will you know if he or she is the one God want you to marry, and how do you deal with a situation whereby God shows you your husband wife, but she is taken? If somebody else is married, God, that's not yours, and your flesh is speaking, not God. Okay. I heard a few people say God said he is the one, but he is with someone else. What does the Bible say about meeting your life partner? If the person, if the person, and you're telling me God is telling you that married person is your husband, that ain't God, that's the devil. Because even if the person marry an unbeliever, I'm gonna read that. Where's my book on the ultimate ultimatum? Even if God marries an unbeliever, potential. I should read Mr. Potential. Even if the person is not an unbeliever, he still says he honors marriage. So all these women talk about God told me Pastor so-and-so is my husband and Pastor is married to the first lady. You need to stop with the lies, sister. Stop it. Stop lying. Stop lusting after that man of God. Go pray. Go seek the Lord. Matter of fact, leave the church because that is not God speak to you. That is your kitty. That is your kitty speaking. Let's read Potential from my book, The Naked Wife. I'm giving you all kind of stuff. I'm giving you lots of snacks tonight. Keep your company. I'm sorry. I am not a ride or die chick. I have struggled to get to where I am today. There is no way in God's green earth that I'm going to work my fingers to the bone to take care of a man who apparently is comfortable with me making the bacon, bringing it home, and cooking it and serve it to him before I serve my children. It has been 3 years since he lost his job. I think in 3 years he has been on 2 job interviews. I brought home fast food application. He told me he's not doing that. Fine. I suggest he gets his college education. He said no. When I come from where I come from, you do what you can do until something better comes along. I've been carrying all these bills by myself for 3 years. I mean, his income wasn't much from the beginning. Why did you marry him, girl? But at least I knew the energy bill and car payments would be made. Now I'm carrying a mortgage and all, and it pisses me off that every evening when I come home, there's a grown man in my living room playing video games. What 35-year-old man play video games all day long? Your husband. Now, I will admit, when I met him, he didn't have much. There you go. And wasn't doing much, but he had potential. There y'all go. All y'all ladies talk about potential. And you know, the older folks always said if you meet a man who has a little potential, they give him a chance. The devil is a lie. The problem is that 12 years later, I'm still waiting for the potential to manifest itself. That's usually what happens. I've had to borrow money from my daddy, try to make ends meet, and it frustrates me. I have a grown man in the house doing nothing. I sold his truck that I was paying for to help around the house. He got mad and went to his mama's house for a month. You should have told him to stay there, girl. She called me and asked me why I hadn't come to see my husband. And for me to come and get him because he wouldn't leave and was eating all of her food. I told her that she needed to let him stay over there because he was acting like a child and she was his mama. She packed him up and brought him back to my house. Huh? But I'm sure you knew that. I'm sure you knew that. Okay. You knew what you was getting. You said it. Potential. You was bearing a protest. Stop listening to them old church folks. Okay, they're miserable, they're unhappy, and they're trying to get you to be. This one is funny. Traveling Viagra. They're trying to get you to be unhappy and miserable. That's why they tell you potential. Are you a potential? No, you're not. So why would you go marry a potential? Girl, traveling Viagra. This is funny. This is so funny. I was married for almost 14 years. My husband provided and he was good with the kids. Sex was never his best activity. I just dealt with it because he was a good father. He had been getting Viagra, but honestly, I didn't think it made a difference. Again, I just dealt with his incapability because he was a good man. In my days, a good man is one that works and put food on the table, clothes on our backs, and roof over our heads and come home every night. One day I was putting his clothes in his drawer as he was outside picking up the garbage from our lawn. Something told me to check his bag for the Viagra. I checked the Viagra and it said 4 on the bottle, but there were only 2 in there. Sweet Jesus. We had to have sex almost a year because if he didn't initiate, I didn't bother to try. This prescription was filled 3 months. She's added it all up. This prescription was filled 3 months ago. Where am I? 3 months ago. So where were the other 2? I didn't make a big deal out of it because one of my favorite scripture was to be wise as serpent, harmless as dove. A week later, I rechecked it and it was in his work bag. Both were gone. I didn't say anything. Woo, child. What age people start getting Viagra? 70, 80 years old, I guess. A month later, we were going to his family reunion, but he needed to go days ahead to set up. I checked the Viagra and he had gotten a refill. When he left, there were 2 in the bottle. This man is big, and I'm telling y'all, he was an old man. He wasn't no young, he was old. When I got there, I checked it and there was one left. The kids and I spent 2 days there and came home. He came back 2 days later. When he returned, the Viagra bottle was empty. I confronted him without asking about the Viagra, and he denied that he had been cheated. I called the marriage counselor. He refused to attend at first. When I threatened to put him out, he agreed to go. We went on 2 sessions without me bringing up the Viagra. And the third meeting, I asked him about his Viagra, and he said they were in his drawer. This thing was so funny. When she was telling us, it was so funny. I went back to all the time he used the Viagra, got refills, and used them, etc. The last incident was the straw that broke the camel's back. The same bed that his kids and I were coming to sleep with him at his family reunion was the same bed he had screwed someone in. And then after I confronted him about cheating while he was there, he denied it, but came home with an empty bottle. He was speechless with his mouth hanging wide open. I yelled. In 14 years of marriage and 2 years of dating, I can count the time on both of my hands I had an orgasm with you. Ooh, girl. She hit him where it hurt. But I was faithful. 18 years of bad sex, but I stayed with you because you were a good man. You worked and provided, and the kids and I have never been hungry, homeless, or naked. So I stayed with you. I pushed the sex to the side and decided just to be satisfied with what you were able to do since you didn't seem too interested in pleasing me, finding out what I like, and so on. I tried to get us to see a sexologist, and you had a fit and said we didn't need all of that, but I stayed with you again, denying my needs and want because I thought you were a good man and you were cheating on me all this time. I want a divorce, alimony, child support, half for your social security, and whatever else I can get. I want the house and the truck and half of all the retirement and savings. How dare you when I have put up with you for all these years? Lord Jesus, love is everything. People have turned marriage into a game and not a holy covenant. That's it. That's what I was talking about last night on my you want to be are you a helpmate. People don't understand how important this is. That's called settling. That is settling, girl. Mm-mm. Old behind man out here cheating and carrying on. Listen to this bull crap. I think I mentioned this. Hi y'all. How long after you get engaged would you think to talk about money? I mean, to know about each other's savings. So you accepted a proposal and y'all ain't talked about money? Girl, bye. Bye. Goodbye, honey. She deserves whatever she gets. Okay. How do you accept a proposal and you don't know about this man's finances? You don't know if he's in debt. And I think she said, "Oh, he pays child support. I don't need him for his own money. His money. I have my own house. I have my own money, and he pays child support. Okay, so is he gonna move into your house and you gonna still pay all these bills while he pays his child support? What kind does that make any sense to me, single ladies? Ladies, you need to know about his finances because that's a part of make gathering data so that you can make an informed decision about him. How you gonna say yes to his proposal and you don't know nothing about his finances? You don't know if he's in debt. You don't know how much child support he owes. Is he paying it? Is he on time? You don't know any of that, but you accepted a proposal, girl. Please, I don't understand it. I don't understand the fooling. This is from a brother. I need a black man to respond to this. I recently broke up with a sister because it takes her 2 to 3 hours to get ready when she goes somewhere. I feel as if this is ridiculous. Do you agree? 3 hours is too much. No, ma'am. I have friends that they get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to do their makeup. 2 hours. There is no way in God's green earth I'm gonna take 2 hours a day to do my makeup. I don't know how they do it. I just don't understand how. And he said break up 2 to 3. No, break up with her. You figure you get off work, you come home, you get off work at 4:30. By the time you get home, get the kids relaxed, you got to take a shower and do your makeup and get dressed. It's gonna be 10 o'clock before you leave the night. These are the things, gentlemen, you need to pay attention to and walk away. And I think he made the right decision. Walk away, leave her alone. She don't need no husband. What are your thoughts about a man you're in a relationship with blocks you from social media? You're in a relationship with him, but he's not in a relationship with you. That was my comment to her. Okay. Now, ladies, I do believe that you should not be spreading and advertising every man you date, because remember, what is dating? Dating is gathering the data so that you can make an informed decision. And I know people that have done this. For in 1 year, they've had about 10 boyfriends. And one girl, I keep telling her, girl, you gotta stop putting every man up there. This is my new man. We love, we get married. You got to stop putting all these men up there, because then in another week or two, then now he's the devil. And you just have to stop that. You date in private, date many, court one, and get engaged. Date in private. Okay. I'm not saying you can't put up a picture. Let's say you went to an event, you just post a picture, but every day you put me and my baby, girl, don't do it. Okay. Ooh, Build a Man. Build a Man. Y'all know Build a Man. Go there. This is from my book, The Naked Wife, page 92. Why didn't I listen to my daddy? He told me that I had to make a man for me. Why did I listen to my daddy? He told me that I had to make a man for me. I don't know what kind of girl. Don't talk to your father no more. Don't talk to your father. Your father got no sense. Page what was that? Page 142. Lord, I don't missed it. Build a meal. Don't do it. Build a man. Why did I listen to my daddy? He told me that I had to make a man for me. Worst advice ever. I need to get him to exercise. Listen to this, y'all. Gathering data. I need to get him to exercise, eat healthy, go to the dentist, go to the doctor, and keep a job. Sounds like my son to me. Sounds like I was raising a man child. I think I married a child in a man's body. He reminds me so much of my little brother when we were growing up. And at 33 years old, my mom is still making excuses for him. But what if he doesn't become what I want him to be? Then what? Personally, other than a mom raising her baby boy to be a man, I do not believe a wife should take on the responsibility of raising her husband because he is a child. That's just seems toxic and stressful to me. The interesting thing is that women are told that we cannot raise our sons to become a man because they need a man to show them how to be a man. So how do we as women get with a male who is not a man and try to raise him to be a man for us? Then that just doesn't make sense. Every day people tell us to give a brother a chance, that they are down on their luck and need someone to believe in them. When does it end? Do you ever grow up and become the man that a woman needs so that we can sit back and relax. You build them, and then they turn around and you're not good enough for them anymore. They get up and leave us and marry someone else after we build and invest in them. I don't want a man that I have to build. I want a man prepared by God just for me. Time out for this. He has potential mess. He has potential, but I also can meet a man prepared just for me. So I think I am going to wait for the man made for me. Stop marrying potentials, okay? Love is everything. I married very young and wish I would have dated more. Yeah, the young, when you get married young, 2020, I advise the young girls, don't do it. Wait 30 till you about 28, 30. I'm single now and will remain. Girl, no, you're gonna meet you a good man, girl. He gonna sweep you off your feet. You gonna be like, girl, you was right, Janice. You was right. I should have listened to you. Right. Is it okay for a man to say he wants a secret relationship with then 4 months later tell you he got a girl, but he doesn't want to let you go because he loves you? I tell you, the woman fall for the most dumbest stuff I've ever heard in all my life. He wants a secret relationship. He loves you, but he's telling you he's met a girl. He wants to have a relationship with a girl. He wants to have a relationship with you and keep you secret. And you gonna sign up for that, girl? Stop the foolishness. All my friends say the same. You gonna meet you somebody. Love is everything. You gonna meet you somebody, because I really do believe, depending on how old you are, getting married young, it just we excuse the first marriage over here, okay? Church girls want to get married too. We excuse the first marriage over here because y'all was young, you didn't know what you was doing. We excuse the first marriage and the first baby over here, okay? Anything after one now, we gonna look at you crooked, okay? We excuse the first marriage when you was young, and we excuse the first baby out of wedlock. After number one, we start looking at you crooked like. So, ask yourself the question: what do you want? Thank you, Sophia. What you want? What you want? Okay. Few more minutes. Ooh, sleep is coming. Listen to this mess. I keep telling y'all to stop doing this. I want a lot of substance. You first. My wish is that women understand to put yourself first. Yeah. If women put ourselves first, excuse me, and is really honest about what we won't be marrying these men. Half these men we marry, we won't marry. Because we know they're not best for us. Listen to this foolishness. I'm so sick and tired of church girls doing this mess. Question: how can I help a guy get back on the road with God? You can't. That's personal. A person's faith is personal, tithing is personal, and their health is personal. He believes in God, but he has stopped reading the Bible and going to church. How can I help him get to a good spiritual point with God without seeming too pushy? I've already tried to plan and invite him to church, but continues to say he isn't ready, but I still have hope. And you know why she still want her? Because she like it. She want him to be her man. You better leave that man alone, girl. Go about your business. Leave him alone. Okay? This is a guy asking a question: what if I'm a clean freak OCD and she's not? I don't want to ask her to change, but I don't either. You drop her, you go find somebody who's OCD just like you. Okay, because I couldn't be with no OCD people. Sorry. Okay. If you live at a certain comfortable level, would you date someone who's well situated but just getting by financially? Hell no. Okay. Ben's in the hood. See, I have a story. All these questions, I have a story. I have a story. Ben's in the hood. How many of you have heard me read Ben's Ben's in the hood? Hmm. This is why you don't marry somebody who is getting by financially. Okay. Don't marry cheap men. Don't marry broke men. And broke men are not. They don't have to be multimillionaires. They just have to be comfortable. Ben's in the hood. Ben's in the hood. Here you go. Simple Sophia said, we're a helpmate during marriage, not in the dating. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. And nobody caught that last night because I said, your man's, how can you be your man's helpmate? We're not supposed to be man's helpmate. We're supposed to be our husband's helpmate. Ben's in the hood. This is page 183 of my book, The Naked Wife. It says, I am Simple Sophia. I am tiny bit OCD. I love my place organized and clean. I partner well with an OCD man. And you should. Don't marry a messy man, just getting by man. Don't put his stuff away, man. I think I have a story in here about the man. Girl, she said, he would drop his drawers right at the hamper. Wouldn't even put it in the basket. I told her, sweep him all in the garbage. Give him one warning. Put your drawers in the hamper. Anything on the floor, with the exception of the bathroom rugs, is garbage. I think I'm gonna try to find it. Sweep him in the hamper. That's ridiculous. I could understand the hamper is not there, it's in the laundry. But you want to tell me the hamper's right there? You're gonna drop your drawers and not put Ben's in the hood. Ben's in the Yes. I'm used to living a particular lifestyle. Okay, so that means, ladies, you need to choose a man that can afford you a particular lifestyle. My parents paid for my college, so I didn't have any debts. I work hard to take care of myself and help my family where I can. Got a beautiful 2-bedroom apartment, one of our city's newest developments, and I'm just living and enjoying my life. But there was just two things that were missing: husband and baby. I wanted to be married. I have been in church my whole life and served in the ministry, but just didn't meet anyone. Finally, I met my now husband. He was married before and is a single dad. I admired him. He is a faithful brother in the church and a great father overall. We dated for about a year and finally got married. I was disappointed that he didn't want us to have a big wedding because he said it was a waste of money. But I submitted to his leading, and then had the cutest little church wedding and reception at our church. I wanted to go to Jamaica for a honeymoon, and he said that was a waste of money. So we went somewhere nearby for the weekend. Then he insisted that I gave up my beautiful apartment because it was too much money. I rented it because I didn't want the responsibility of owning. I was petrified because we had initially agreed that we would live there. But no, he wanted me to move back to the inner city where the rent was cheaper. I asked him if he realized that I drove a Benz. He said that I needed to get something cheaper. I told him no because my parents had bought that for my 40th birthday present. That upset him. Then he said I spent too much money buying red bottom shoes and I needed to buy cheaper shoes, so he took me to Payless. How many of y'all know going from red bottoms to Payless is like, I mean, he didn't even say Marshalls. At least Marshalls, you could get some. I shop but get Marshalls and Marshalls. I bought shoes at Payless too. Girl, but I love Marshalls, Burlingtons. You can get nice shoes. I get nice Nine West shoes at Marshalls. I haven't seen a pair of Nine West. If I love Nine West shoes. Oh my God. Matter of fact, I think I might treat myself for Christmas and get me some Nine West boots. I have these pair of Nine West boots. Oh, I love them. Girl, I love them. I can sleep in them. They're just so comfortable. I think I just have one or two pairs of Nine West. But the thing about Nine West is, it's not really for us. Okay. They don't cut for us. So you got to buy a size and a half bigger, right? This man didn't even say Marshalls. At least Marshalls, you can still get some nice name shoes, okay? Girl, he said Payless. Payless. Wait a minute. I almost fainted. I wear matte makeup, and he said that cost too much and that he had seen beautiful makeup at his favorite store for cheap, Family Dollar. Ain't nothing wrong with Family Dollar if you used to shop at Family. I love Family Dollar, girl. I love me some Family Dollar. Okay. I don't own no Mac. I think I might have wore Mac for my wedding. No, because my wedding, my makeup artist, she does all of her makeup, is Mary Kay. Okay. I ain't never wear no Mac before. She said she was horrified. Girl, he said Family Dollar. He won't allow me to go to the mall alone because he said he didn't want me spending any money. This is my issue. I was living at a level, listen, ladies, I was living at a level that was comfortable for me. Why it is that now that I am married, I am living below what was suitable for me. Like Pastor always said, a man is to complement and enhance a woman's life and vice versa. Why do I feel so oppressed? And when I speak up, then there is a lot of tension between him and me. He wants me to just say yes, sir, to everything he says and not to have an opinion. One day he asked me if I was mad because he didn't want us wasting our money. I looked at him and said, our money? I wanted to ask him what he was talking about. I make 3 times what he makes. So how is it our money? How come I can't spend any of our money? But I bit my tongue. I suggested that we both put a portion of our pay in a joint account for house expenses, and then we both keep some so that we could have spending money. He said there was no need for that. Yep, think it's time to meet with Pastor First Lady, because I don't believe that this is what the Bible meant when it says, "Why submit to your husbands?" I'm here for now, but this doesn't look promising. All those things she should have talked about, they should have talked about before they got married. How you get married to a man and you didn't talk about all of these things, and now you're married and you want to cry? Okay, girl, bye. All right, last one I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna go because I'm tired. I'm getting sleepy. The ultimate ultimatum. This is for the church girls who want to be dating heathens and sinners and want to marry people who don't believe in your God. Okay, don't do it. Bible's clear. Not to do it. Okay. The ultimate ultimatum. Ooh, every time I read that story, I just feel the Holy Ghost. Okay. Ooh, then I'm gonna go sleep, girl. Go clean my face, floss, brush my teeth, put my night cream on, come on back down, lay on the couch, watch Law and Order, and fall asleep. Pray 111. The ultimate ultimatum. Do not, Christian girls, do not marry somebody who does not believe in your God. The ultimate ultimatum. This is on page 111 of my book, The Naked Wife. Fell in love and eloped with my college sweetheart. Anytime you have to elope doing stuff in secret, girl, don't do it. Elope because I knew my parents would not go for me marrying a man who was not a born again believer and who did not believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of the living God. That is absolutely important, ladies. Okay. Now that I think about it, I was in rebellion against my parents and the church. When he asked me out, I knew I should not have accepted. See there? The Holy Ghost was talking to her. Every step of the way, I knew I was wrong. It was as if that little voice on the inside was saying, you know what you were taught. When I went to his religious organization with him and I had to cover up and sit with the woman at it was as if God was standing up on the inside of me saying, no, no, no. Later, I told my parents and it broke their hearts, but they said they would be praying for me. They showed me grace by continuing to pay for my college education. Every Friday, Daddy would put money in my account. They'd invite my husband and me to come over, but he never wanted to go because my daddy is a preacher. While we were in college, it was good because we were so busy with classes. Once we graduated and started to live in the real world, our issues started. He tried daily to convert me. He invited the women and men from his religious organization to seek to convert me. I noticed that that still little voice inside me was getting weaker and weaker. But every time I spoke to my mommy and daddy, they would tell me about Jesus. Even though I was working, daddy was still putting money in my account and telling me that my room was still at the house. One day we got into a big fight because he was ready to have children and I wasn't. I honestly couldn't bring myself to have kids in this situation because I remember being in Sunday school as a child. Those were some of my fondest moments. During our fight, he yelled, "Reject Jesus and convert or get out of my house." Suddenly, my whole life flashed before my eyes. Hell flashed before me, and I yelled, "Kill me if you must, but I will never reject Jesus Christ, reject Jesus because Jesus is the Son of God." I grabbed my purse, ran out, and haven't looked back. I am so thankful to God for my daddy who drove all night to come and pick me up. God knew what he was saying when he said we should not marry unbelievers. Ooh, okay, y'all. I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I did it 4 in 1 day. I'm probably gonna do a ready to love video in the morning, maybe if I get up early. And tomorrow's Friday. I'm not watching live because there's something happening with the live videos. I'm not sure, and I'm gonna figure it out. I'll try to figure it out what's going on this weekend because the live videos are being affected, and I'm not sure why. But I love you. Thanks to you for hanging out with me. Any questions before I go? And I'm gonna have to wash my hair on Saturday. Oh, the thing I hate about natural hair is the washing part for me. It just takes all day for me. I hate it. I hate it. Which is why I keep it braided up. Any questions before I go? Any questions before I go? Remember, my books are available on Amazon. The Naked Wife 23 Times the Guys. I'm getting ready to change the price over to $15.99 or $14.99 or whatever for Black Friday. Don't go out nowhere. Stay at your house. Go online and shop Amazon on my book. Let me close my windows. Okay, we're staying home. We are staying home. We're staying home. We're staying home. We're staying home. We're staying home. Ooh. 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 Ooh, child. The whole blind thing fell down. I had to get it up. All right. I love you. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. I love you too. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see y'all tomorrow. But remember to watch the other videos I did today. I did read comments from Ready to Love. I read comments from Put the Ring on It. And I read comments from 9 Rules of a Wife. So be sure to check that out. I love you. I will see y'all in the morning. Be safe. Remember, we're doing our best to fight against COVID. We are staying home. We're not gathering in groups. We are social distancing. And when you go out, wear your mask. My daughter and I, we're going to go get our nails done tomorrow. But they have the glass partition up. And we're going to go early in the morning when we're the first ones there. But be safe. Don't do Black Friday tomorrow, okay, y'all? You don't need to buy anything else, do you? Oh, you're going to play tennis. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a good idea. Play tennis tomorrow. That's good. All right, babes. I love you. Thank you guys for hanging out. Good night. Bye. See y'all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye, guys.